sultry evening in the middle of a busy city. A cute golden retriever dog sat quietly at a bus stop. Cars rushed past, people walking by. The dog stayed, watching the road, waiting for his best friend. The man showed up riding his bicycle, and the dog's world lit once he saw him, tail wagging, jumping and hugging his owner with pure joy. Together they headed home to a compound surrounded by calm and comfort. Home sweet home. The man would park his bicycle next to the old tree, the cyclist's creak marking the end of a very busy day. Surrounding him, the dog would eagerly await, tail wagging and eyes sparkling. Together, they would enter their own cozy world, the man sinking into the couch for a much-needed break while the dog curled up nearby or leaned against his lap, content simply being close. There was a quiet camaraderie between them, no words, just presence. They shared a simple meal in silence, then stepped out once more under the sky for play. In those moments, nothing else mattered. Just a man and his dog completely happy in their little world. However, one day following the conclusion of his work duties, the young individual ventured to the park in order to retrieve his bicycle. He rode home on his bicycle as usual, but an unforeseen incident occurred during his journey.
Steadily through the familiar streets that had become part of his everyday journey. On his way home, riding that same bicycle, he got hit by a car. And just like that, the man died. Back at the bus stop, the dog waited. At first, it was just for a few hours. Sitting quietly, eyes fixed on the road, ears alert at every passing sound, hoping, expecting, believing that any moment now, he would see his best friend again. But the hours stretched on. The sun slowly disappeared. Days faded into nights. Through the pouring rain, he sat, soaked and shivering, but unmoving. He remained in that same place, watching the road, still hoping. People tried to take him away, but he refused. Not without his owner. An elderly woman living nearby heard about the dog. She approached him, not with food but with shared presence. She sat on the dusty ground beside him. It's like she said to the dog, "You don't have to wait alone anymore." Something felt different, warm and kind. That day he stood up, and for the first time in a long while, he followed someone home. In her quiet house he found rest. He lay down in his couch and slowly drifted to sleep. When he woke up, there was food waiting. There was care. Sometimes, he would sit by the window, staring outside, as if hoping that one day, the bicycle would return. At the end of it all, he leaned gently into the woman and hugged her. She was a new kind of love. He missed his owner dearly, but the old woman cared deeply about him.